Here are some financial hacks that will help take your business to the next level. Hey everyone, my name is Jorge Contreras and I've been an entrepreneur now for 15 years and have built multiple seven-figure businesses. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you some of the hacks that I've used to create those results. But before we jump into that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. The first hack is utilizing a credit card to pay for any business expenses that you already have in the first place. Now, contrary to popular belief, okay, because if you're somebody that's been following this Dave Ramsey mindset of, hey, if you can't afford it, don't pay for it, cut up your credit cards, then look guys, I'm not saying to go and have additional expenses just to get points. I'm talking about all the things that you already pay for on a monthly basis. Just take those same expenses that you're using a debit card and put them on a credit card. You don't have to make any additional expenses at all. Not only that, there's a ton of business credit cards that are actually low interest. And here's the thing, guys, as long as you pay off the credit card within 30 days, you're not going to pay any interest. On top of that, many of these business credit cards have a 0 annual fee. So you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. So here's exactly what I do with my business. Everything that I was gonna already pay for on a debit card, I just put it on a credit card, and then I make payments personally every single week because I hit my limits pretty quick. Therefore, I have it set up on auto pay where every single Monday, my credit cards automatically get paid. This way, I never pay any interest. Again, I never pay any interest. My credit cards get completely paid off every single Monday. Now, you don't have to do it every Monday. Again, I do that because I reach my limits pretty soon. But I would recommend doing it every 2 weeks. Just have a automatic payment set up every 2 Mondays so that it pays the entire balance. Again, you would have no interest and all you're going to be doing is racking up points. This is how I'm able to, have these all-inclusive resort experiences in other countries and other states with my family, and we never have to pay for any of the actual cost because the credit card points that we earn will pay for the all-inclusive hotels and for all the flights. Personally, I don't know what the purpose is of having a debit card. A debit card to me is worthless. I haven't even had a debit card in about 7 years. I have not carried a debit card in my wallet for 7 years. Again, anything I would have normally used a debit card, I just use a credit card. Now, I know that every once in a while you're at a location where the merchant doesn't take credit cards and they want you to only pay cash or debit. And I know those are, very weird situations. And for that reason, I do carry a little bit of cash. But 99% of all my expenses go into a credit card and I'm just racking up credit card points for free. Now, in case you're wondering which credit cards I recommend, if you guys don't follow or haven't checked out nerdwallet.com, again, this is not a promotion. I'm not sponsored or affiliated with them. I just always recommend this website to everybody I know, including my students, because NerdWallet does all the research for you and will tell you what are the best business credit cards with even 0% interest rate and which give you the best points depending on if you want cashback, flights, hotels, and whatnot. So check out nerdwallet.com. The second hack that I recommend is hiring a virtual assistant. Now, depending on where you are in your entrepreneurship journey, it may make sense to do it right now, or it may not make sense. Like if you're just starting a business and there's no income coming in yet, and you're just getting started, then maybe it doesn't make sense for you, especially, if you don't have any, financial backing, like in your bank account, any type of finances to invest into a virtual assistant. Again, this is maybe not the best advice for you, but for those of you who already have some traction, maybe you're bringing in, thousands of dollars a month already, and you want to learn how to buy your time back so that you can focus on higher income producing activities, I recommend hiring a virtual assistant. A virtual assistant will give you maybe 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 hours back per month of things that you were doing that are important, but they are lower income activities where you should be focusing on higher income activities. Like, let me give you an example. Imagine you run a social media business And there's a lot of activities in the business, like actually creating content, editing content, posting content, but then you're also doing your own marketing in order to attract new clients. Well, in that case, if all you did, right, if your main focus was actually speaking to clients and signing contracts, you could delegate the creating and editing and publishing of content to somebody else. And let's say you were spending 20 hours, creating, editing, posting content. Now you would get 20 hours back by delegating that to a VA. And those 20 hours can now be focused on income generating activities like signing new clients. Does that make sense? Because in business, guys, all things are not created equal. You have to make sure that you really evaluate, hey, what are some high income producing activities that I could do more of? And what are some low income producing activities that I could delegate to a VA? The website that I love to use is Upwork.com. Again, I am not affiliated with them in any shape or form. I personally have had a great experience. I've been using them for years, and I recommend them to my hundreds and hundreds of students who hire VAs to do their Airbnb communications for their Airbnbs. So this is a great platform because you can find people and I would recommend hiring people who are in Mexico, South America, or Central America, especially if you are, in the US, because the time zones are going to be very similar. I have used other websites like onlinejobs.ph, and they're great also. But the challenge is that people in the Philippines are 15 hours ahead of Pacific time, which I'm in, and that makes it a little bit more challenging to get on the same page. So again, hiring somebody in Mexico, South America, Central America, it's going to be a much more similar time zone, maybe just off by 1 to 4 hours depending on where you're located. And again, hiring a VA is not an expense, it's actually an investment, because if you could delegate 10 hours a week of activities that are really like $5 or $6 an hour activities, and now you can focus on those $30, $50, $100 an hour activities, then your business is going to go to the next level. If you guys are enjoying this content so far, smash the like button because it truly helps the YouTube algorithm. When you hit the like button, it lets YouTube know that more people should watch this. So thank you guys in advance. The third part that I want to talk about is delayed gratification. One of the challenges that I see with entrepreneurs is once they start to see some success and they start to bring in some profit, they will often make the mistake where they start spending the money. Now, I understand if that money is going towards your rent or mortgage or car payment or things that you absolutely need, just for basic necessities. But I'm talking about going on vacation or renovating your home. Like if you're taking your business profits and spending it on things that are not going to make your business grow, then that's not really a great practice. So what I recommend and what I've done over the last 15 years is I've delayed gratification. What does that mean? Well, I could have bought my dream car or my dream house 2 or 3 years ago. Instead, what I did is I took those profits and reinvested back into my business so I could truly take things to the next level. It's like just adding fuel to the fire. So, just to give you guys another example, typically what I teach my students is, hey, once you launch an Airbnb and you start making $2,000 a month of profit, don't spend those $2,000. Save those $2,000, and after 6 months of saving $2,000, you got another $12,000. Go and launch another Airbnb with that money. Then take the profits from those 2 Airbnbs, which in a perfect world is now $4,000 a month, and in 6 months, now you got $24,000. Go and launch 2 more Airbnbs. And hopefully that makes sense. I'm just trying to drive the point across that instead of spending the money, you should reinvest back into your business. With that being said, guys, check out the links down below. I have a 5-day challenge coming up where you are going to learn more in 5 days than you have in the last 5 years about starting and automating an Airbnb empire without owning real estate. Check out the links down below, and you can also schedule a call with my team to see if we can help you build your empire. Make sure you guys also follow me on Instagram. Check out that link down below at the Jorge Contreras, and check out one of my other videos here before you guys go anywhere. Peace.